It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Enough build-up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And here we go from Lambeau. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Jukes another one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals, first down. First down.
Back to throw now. Right back to Chase. Dancing past him. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will sell for 3. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Now run with Ingram. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's a cut for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's go.
And running with Ingram. Jukes away from one. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
48-yard line.
Ingram with it. And And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on third down. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All set now, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Ready.
Here's Ingram. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Into traffic, complete! And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. As much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Hot 70, hot.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They're throwing it. Finds a man right side. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 32 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go, set.
Throwing off the play fake. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Come on.
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. Go.
We'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Let's go now.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Takes a man, he's running free. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Motioning the tight end now. Working on 1st down. Escapes a defender. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Packers' 39-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll try and run this. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. Packers pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Lambeau after this. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 9. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Connects on the crosser. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Right up the gut. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Come on, set.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. The Packers take their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready. Hot 70.
Now looking to throw. Run out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Packers send out their punting unit. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Packers secure it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Complete beyond the marker. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Another carry for it. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ready, set.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out now runs the Packer offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to number 83.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Last
up
run got him
2nd
3.
and
Here's
7.
2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
That's another.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but they can touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Bengals 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They kick the running back in motion. They go play action on 1st down. the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Second and 11.
All right, here we go, second down.
37-yard line.
Pass play now. He's got a man left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
19.
He's dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over beyond their own 40. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They give it to him again. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up second and 10.
Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready, steady.
Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
Fourth down.
And he'll try to hit this one well. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Here we go. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up second down.
Second down.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Throwing again on second. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals down by 7. Third and 4 coming up now. Now to throw. He's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Here he is to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up second and 3.
Setting up to pass.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Bengals first down. A gain of 7.
He'll look to throw it.
Cincinnati.
Into traffic, complete.
A gain of 16 yards.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Third and long.
To throw. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
And the Bengals.
Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.